The Scottish Government is launching a national review of evidence in the operation of grooming gangs in Scotland. It'll be led by the independent expert Professor Alexis Jay, who led the inquiries in the north of England. The announcement came during a Labour debate in the Scottish Parliament. Our political editor Colin Mackay was watching. And Colin, this is quite a significant development.
Yeah, this has come up over the last couple of weeks at First Minister's questions, so there was pressure mounting for an independent public inquiry. The Scottish Government had been preparing to announce its plans before Christmas, but I think Labour's debate today in Parliament kind of forced their hands a bit. So Professor Alexis Jay, who's widely regarded as the leading expert in this field, will chair the National Child Sexual Abuse and Exploitation Strategic Group. She'll oversee the inspectorates covering police, education, the care sector and health Improvement Scotland.
What a complete mess the government have got themselves into. Today they've had to cave in, and now they've done what they should have done in the first place, and that's an independent review. Despite this, Scottish Labour does welcome this last-minute announcement that Professor Jay will lead a review of the handling of complaints against grooming gangs.
Professor Jay told me that at the current time we do not have an accurate picture of the nature and the extent of child sexual abuse in Scotland, as indeed is the case elsewhere across the United Kingdom. She went on to state that establishing this would allow us to make an informed choice about the necessity of an inquiry.
To all of Scotland's child abuse survivors who are still not being heard, John Swinney can and he should instruct a robust and independent grooming gangs inquiry without any further delay. End Scotland's conspiracy of silence.
So, Colin, where does this leave things?
Oh, you remember we heard from Taylor last week. She says she's a victim of grooming gangs in Glasgow, was sexually abused as a teenager in care, and she's due to meet the First Minister soon. Her mother is welcoming this, she says, as a start to uncovering horrendous abuse in Scotland. Now, there's a full inquiry in England, but it's already in all sorts of trouble, with victims pulling out because they've lost confidence. It doesn't even have a chair at the moment. So what's been announced today is not a full public inquiry yet into grooming gangs in Scotland, but the First Minister hasn't ruled that out. This review will help him determine whether it's necessary.